If you are looking for low maintenance living in the Saratoga County area, then we're going to be covering that for you in this video today. We're going to be talking about some condos and townhomes, going over that market, whether you're just looking for a simple lifestyle and don't want to have to deal with the yard maintenance and all that other stuff. A lot of these places have HOAs that are associated with them, or maybe even an out-of-town investor that takes one thing off your plate, not having to worry about that, but also could give you a good opportunity for an Airbnb or maybe even a racetrack seasonal rental. But we're going to dive in and take a good look at that market for right here in the Saratoga County, New York area. So we're going to jump into this live right now and see what we've got going on here for everything. So we've got it pulled up right now. Here's Saratoga County. We're looking at condos, townhomes, and stuff. As we see right here, it is a seller's market. Been a seller's market quite a while for everybody around in the area for pretty much all our categories that we got. But right now we got a pretty decent month. Month of inventory is up. It's about 2.5 months of inventory. And they're getting list to sold price over 100%, 101.2. And that's actually dropped down a little bit from the previous month here. But they're getting over 100% of what they're generally listing here with 8 days on the market. So we see these apartments and these townhomes and stuff, they're moving at a medium sales price of $290,000. This is for December of 2023, how we wrapped it up here. But let's come down here and take a quick look. So the estimated median value is $311,760, which is up 1.3% from the month of November, that previous month. And year to date over that run, it's up 7.5%. So these properties are increasing in value, which is a good thing if you're looking for a long-term investment type of thing, if the trend is going up. New listings, we're just going to break this down and look it over the next year. But new listings, it was 25 for the month of December. As you can see right over here, that was a low for the last 12 months. And it peaked over here in August, and it's kind of been coming down a little bit since August. Still was a little higher in January last year, so we're not going to see that until next month of where that kind of comes in there. But peaked in August, is kind of on the down slope a little bit as far as the number of new listings that are out there. Active listings, we're going to kind of take a little bit of a deeper dive into here. I really kind of want to look at it. The first thing we're going to check out is the median list price for active listings. And we see right now it's $438,400. Look at this graph right here. It's like a straight line. It has been since August. It's come across that. And it was that before. And it had this dip right in the middle. So May, it kind of came down to June, stayed level down there in July, and then popped back up back in here in August. So we saw a little bit of a decline in it right there, but it stayed pretty much over the last 12 months. It's been pretty even as far as that one. Now, number of properties is up 1.4% month over month. We've got 70 active listings currently right now at the end of December. And this is what we looked at here for listings. Right now, it's about, it was higher back in January last year, was 77. So it is down a little bit at 70, but it hit its low point here in July, was 60. So we're having up and down a little bit, but 70 is about the average for the year. So we're right about at that average because the high was 77, the low was 60, where it's going right there. And it did increase a little bit in December from November. So it looks like there's a decent number of properties out there that are available that might fit that situation for you. Days on the market, median days on the market was up 20.4%. So it's taken pretty good jump here at the end of the year. As we see right here, it looks like it kind of peaked or bottomed out, I should say, in August with the quickest, when it was 64 days on the market. And now it's kind of gone up to where it's up to 130 days. So that's almost 4 months sitting on the market from the sell. The median cost per square foot, as we can see in this one, $257. And this follows a very similar pattern that we saw over here with the median list price. We had that dip right here in July and June, even August. It didn't totally recover here. But we had this going across, but it's back up to where it was in the beginning of the year. So it hasn't really changed so much. We're looking at about $257 price per square foot. So if you're looking at a house as a home, kind of keep that in mind when you're kind of seeing the square footage. You can kind of give you a little bit of an idea of where that's at. Now, condition comes into play here a lot too. So, and some other things as far as HOA fees and things like that too. So keep that in mind as well. So total volume right now, we got 41, a little over 41 million. It Again, last year, it looks like it was 42 at the beginning of January, but it kind of dropped down, hit that bottom in July. That's the trend we're seeing. It has recovered since then, and now it's kind of back up to almost where it was a year ago at this time. And the medium living area square footage, I love this statistic. So right here, as we can kind of see, we're at 1,610, which is a low. It kind of ran right about 1.7K for most of the year. So it's down a little bit right there in that one. But they throw that statistic in there for you. So that's for our active listings. We kind of took a closer look on that. Let's kind of come down and check, see some of the new pendings. We're just going to look at the number of properties that have been available. So new pendings in December was 17. We see right here, back in January last year, it was 16. So roughly the same, changed by 1. Obviously, we had our fluctuations. Our high was right back here in July, where 39 new pendings came out. It is a little bit on the down slope here, but again, we're also in the kind of quieter months. The holiday season right here. Now we're getting into January and February. We got the winter months, so no real shocker on what we're seeing right there for the new pending listings. But it's good to see we're a little bit higher than we were back in January. Now come down here, pending listings. Now, keep in mind, these are not new pending listings. These are just the pending. And again, we're just looking at the total number for this one right here, which is higher. So back in January a year ago, there was 44. Now we're looking at December, there was 74. So it's up by 30 in the 12-month change. And it kind of came up here and peaked in July, dipped a little bit, but it's sort of kind of remained a little bit level, has come down a little bit at the end of the year here in December. For that one right there. So those are our pending listings. Number of sold listings, we're at 22 right now for the month. It is higher than January, which in January it was 15. And here we go. Surprise, August, 39. Not a surprise because I think we peaked with the pending in July. So to see a lot of them selling in August sounds right about on par with everything we're going there. But that was the high. It's come down a little bit since then as far as the number of sold listings, but we got 22 for this month. And this is an important thing we want to check right here. We're going to look at the average list to sales price for these sold listings over the past year. Right now, it's sitting at 101, a little over 101%. It peaked back here in February at 106%. And it looks like the low was March right after that, 100%. So pretty much the whole year of 2023, these condos and townhomes were getting more than what they were actually listing for. Right now, they're at 101.24% for that. And median days on the market is 8, which is down 38.5% for these sold listings right there. That's over the past year. Months of supply, which is a big thing that we like to talk about here, is we got a little over 2 months of supply, 2.5 months, 2.4% change over the last month, but it's down 6.5% over the 12-month change. So we can see right here, this was almost here, June, it was at almost 3 months. Right here, again, both at 2.99. So both at about 3 months of supply of inventory in January and over here in June as well. The low point was not the end of the year, actually. It was in July. We were at 2.37. So they're staying on the market about 2.5 months. Right around where at the average is where we're finishing up the year at here with this 2.58% for as far as month of inventory out there. So we've got some decent inventory if you look at the condos or the townhome area. So that's our report. That's just a quick overview. Now, if there's a specific section in Saratoga County, or maybe even you're interested in Albany or somewhere else in the Capital District, and I didn't cover it in this video, feel free to reach out, message me, call me, text me. My information is in the description below. Get a hold of me. Be more than happy to do your own personal video, run the numbers for you, get you the information you need so that you can be an informed buyer when you're going through and look at other things. So my name is Chris McMahon. I'm with eXp Realty. If you found this information valuable, click subscribe on there and get yourself linked into the new videos because I'm doing videos every week that are coming out. I want to make sure you're caught up on all the great news and stuff like that we've got for real estate investing. So, and I will catch you guys on the next video.